Hello, everyone. I'm NewsNOW from Fox host Regina Gonzalez, joined today by interim CEO of Fox Bet, Mr. Kip Levin. How are you today, Mr. Levin?
Hi, doing well. Thanks, Regina. How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Now we're discussing the app Fox Bet Super 6, which allows viewers of tonight's vice presidential debate to participate in a challenge and win cash prizes. Now, I know this was an option during last week's presidential debate. So, Mr. Levin, can you tell me and the viewers how this challenge works?
Yeah, I mean it's a fun, free to play, easy to use game that we have as part of our Fox Bet Super 6 app, which is available to download in the app stores. It's been really popular for us in sports. So it was originally built to support our NFL broadcasts and to give people nationwide an option to sort of play along in a free game that feels a bit like you're placing picks in a bet, but is free and you can win real money. And so I think given the interest that we knew there would be in the presidential debate, we built a game for that. By far and away, it exceeded all of our expectations in terms of how many people signed up and played along. And so we knew that there would be an equal amount of interest in the debate tonight. And so given the success we had last week, we're doing it again.
Great. Now, how there are probably so many participants. How do you determine the results and who wins how much money?
Yeah, so we set up a prize pool. It's $25,000, and it really depends on how many winners. So for the debate contest last week, we had close to 500,000 people enter. We had about 750 winners, so everybody won $33, I think was the total, which is great. So it'll depend on how many people win. And I think we made the questions a bit harder, so we might have fewer winners tonight, but we'll see. So it just depends on how many winners there will be. There are 6 questions. Everybody's answering the same questions, right? So we score it in real time, so you can see how you're doing as you're playing along, and we will see. But the interest already is really phenomenal to see.
Now, what are some of these questions? What can people expect to try and answer?
Yeah, I mean, we try to mix it up between things that are topical, right? So that people can try their skills out in terms of what they think each of the candidate will say first, for example, is a popular question, right? Which and we will list a number of different topics or keywords that are sort of part of the news cycle, and then we do things that we try to mix that in with some fun ones too, right? Like the type of games that people might be playing at home. So it's a mix between topical questions and just make it a little fun. It's obviously a serious event and an important time given everything going on, but I think it allows people to have a little enjoyment while they're playing or while they're watching.
Now, how did this work last week? Was the first presidential debate. How did this challenge go last week for you guys?
I mean, it really exceeded our expectations. We put it up. We obviously leveraged the news to promote it. I think we really had no expectations in terms of how many people would sign up and play along, and I think we had close to 500,000, so that was well above what we expected. And the interesting thing actually is that somebody who signed up for the debate last week also played our NFL contest this past weekend, and she ended up winning the $100,000 jackpot on our weekly NFL game. So I think people are interested in a lot of different things. We cover a lot, mostly sports, but we've been really pleased with the interest in and around the debates.
Winning 100,000 is definitely a good weekend in my book.
You had a very good weekend.
Now, following last week, what can we expect with the vice presidential debate tonight?
Yeah, so I think again, just from an event perspective, I can't remember in my lifetime, a vice presidential debate during the cycle is getting as much discussion and interest as this one. So, and I think the numbers, if you look at already the participation, I mean, we're trending to get as many people tonight as we had playing the game, for the presidential debate. So I think, it's, again, exceeding expectations, and, we'll see where we end up. But right now, I think we're close to already over 350,000 people who have signed up, and we expect a lot more as we get closer to the debate tonight.
Great. Now, is there anything else the public needs to know? How talk again how they can participate in this? Download the app.
Yeah, so it's Fox Bet Super 6. It's available nationwide. So we have a sports betting business that is a joint venture between our parent company and with Fox. The sports betting Fox Bet apps are available in New Jersey and Pennsylvania and Colorado, but the Fox Bet Super 6 is a free-to-play game. So it's nationwide. It's really, really easy. You can see the video of the woman who won, and she talked about how easy it was for her to just do it for the debate last week, but then do it again for the NFL contest this past weekend. And it's available in the App Store to download on both Apple and Google. And so, no reason why you shouldn't be taking a crack at trying to win the 25,000. And obviously there are lots of other contests that you can play. Major League Baseball during the playoffs as well, and then all of the NFL. We have a Thursday night contest, and we'll have a big one again this weekend too. So
great. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Nope, that's it. Enjoy, and we'll see how everything goes tonight.
Well, thank you so much for making time for us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.